What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So, it looks like we got trolled. I'm going to go through everything in sequential order, and we will come back to it. So, I know what you guys want to see here, but I just want to go through it in order. So, I hope you guys can bear with me and enjoy this regardless. That being said, they did launch a couple of new things. There's new missions, there's a new login campaign for New Year, and there's also new Supreme Kai trials. Also, to couple with that, they have rank experience up again. Some people need it, so it's cool. I don't really have a problem with that. So anyways, new Supreme Kai trials added from areas 8 to area 15. Complete the missions to get Supreme Kai stones. New Supreme Kai trials were added. You can take on Supreme Kai trials from area 8 to 15. Complete the missions to get the treasure item Supreme Kai stone. On top of that, Mysterious Ritual Elder Kai will become available at the Baba shop. Collect Supreme Kai stones and exchange them for fantastic rewards at Baba's shop. And then they go into all the disclaimers and stuff like that, and basically an explanation of what they mean. So here's a couple of things that didn't happen. If you log into the game, there is no other Vegito cards in there. So if you got the 2, that's still kind of the norm right now. We don't know how that'll change, but that's the norm right now. So I imagine they'll give more, so you can 100% it. Like, you need, like, what, 3 more? So I imagine that they'll give more. So aside from that, they also did not add Patara Metals into the Baba shop. Now, let's go ahead and jump over to the special missions before we proceed. So as far as special missions go, they have a little thing here, which everybody should do it, right? You know, you get, what, 8 stones or whatever it is, and Elder Kai and some orbs and training items and stuff. So it's a cool little deal. By completing missions 30 times, which this couples well with the rank experience and with the fact that Supreme Kai stones are now available, and the Patara Metals. Yes, it's one of the things I was going to come back to. Let's go ahead and talk about it now. Patara Metals are actually available. So I believe from area 11 to 14, off the top of my head, I checked it out earlier. I don't remember it exactly, but somewhere in that area. It could be 10, but area 11, 14 is what I'll stick with. Every other stage offers you a Patara Metal. So when it all winds down, you're basically in a position where you're at 21. So you were able to grind up 21, but Vegito Blue actually needs 30. So if we take a look over to the cards really quick, and we go over to the schedule. I don't know if it got pushed into... yeah, it did. Okay, which haven't got this Android 18 yet. For the people that haven't got it, it's coming later on. That's why in a few hours we should get that, because I believe it's coming with like 18 stones or something like that. Feel free to read the news post. In fact, I'm going to do it here because so many people are bad at reading the news. New Year login bonus. Yeah, there we go. Android 18 and 18 Dragon Stones. Yeah, upon first login. Cool. Yeah, there we go. So if we come over to the... list of cards, and then we can actually, since it's on global, we can actually just scroll down to Vegito, which is going to be right here, and we click STR Vegito. That's already been in the game for a while. You need 30 medals. So these are the Patara Metals. So like I said, you can get 21 from playing the game right now. Not possible. Now, before everybody gets upset by this, yes, we kind of got trolled, but no, we didn't at the same time. I just want to kind of play devil's advocate. We only knew this was going to be a thing because of DBZ.space. So that being said, that does not mean that they don't release a data download tomorrow, right? For example, just to spitball. I don't expect it, but it doesn't mean they don't put out a data download tomorrow or some announcement that says, hey, you'll be able to get the last 9 in a couple of days or something like that. Let's not jump the gun. I do know that we've waited long enough, and I agree with that. But at this point, Vegito Blue, the STR variant, is right at our fingertips. Let's just kind of wait it out just a little bit longer. I don't expect this to drag out insurmountably long, but again, to play devil's advocate, it was said in the news that this would be a long journey. They said it, man. So I don't know. Here's another possible outcome. So if we go ahead and jump over to JP, and I'm not defending the game in this scenario, because I'm 100% on you guys' side. I have to say that because sometimes people, they're like, oh, YouTubers are just defending it. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to cover every possible avenue so people remain level-headed and not just jump the gun and get really upset. So here's the thing. They also have this coming out on JP. So there's no word at all on the LR version between both versions of the game, but on the 10th is when they're supposed to get Vegito. Now, I don't recall Global's version saying that they would get Vegito, TUR Vegito at least, in the news. Excuse me, not the news, in this same exact list, the schedule that, like, if we checked it yesterday, for example, I don't think it had TUR Vegito. Forgive me if it did. But if it did, that's fair. Either way, they could also just kind of make this part of the new collaborative thing that they're doing again, because they're also doing the Android 18 thing. They have login bonuses. There's a discrepancy between them. They're not 100% identical. I think JP's getting a few more stones, but it is what it is. At this point, man, it is what it is. They're also doing the LR 17 and 18 campaign. I believe that's about to start on global relatively soon. I'll have more information on that soon. So this could be part of that. So just kind of, stay even keel. I know global wants to get this before. A lot of players want to get this before JP gets it. And again, that's fair, but they may just release it on both versions at the same time. At very least, the TUR version. So again, guys, take it easy. Don't get upset about it, or try not to be too upset about it, because you're right. You have the right to be upset, but I don't want everybody being really, really mad about this. Let's just kind of see what happens and what comes of this. Give them a chance. And this typically happens when JP announced their, I believe, New Year login, and global players were getting mad. I'm like, you got to give it a couple of days or so. Give them a chance to announce stuff on their data reset and stuff like that. So, guys, take it easy. Anyways, in all seriousness, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had an awesome day thus far, and just many wishes to you guys, you and your families. Honestly, I mean that sincerely, moving into the next year. Hope everybody's doing well. Anyways, have an awesome day, and thank you guys for the continued support. Take it easy.